All praises and honor to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim, Rakakdash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who have taught us this truth 100%. Salutations to all the hopeful elect, all the Akim, pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. And I want to get into Ecclesiastes. We're in chapter 11. And I got some I'm going to just read the entire chapter. And I'm also going to bring out other precepts as well with this. This Ecclesiastes chapter 11. Cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. Give a portion to 7 and also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth. If the cloud be full of rain, they empty themselves upon the earth. And if the tree fall towards the south or towards the north, in that place where the tree falleth, there it shall be. He that observeth the wind shall not sow, and he that regardeth the clouds shall not reap. As thou knowest not what is the way of the Spirit, nor how the bones do grow in the womb of her that is with child, even so thou knowest not the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, who maketh all. And precepts I want to go to is Proverbs verse 30. Give me a second. This is Proverbs chapter 30. Let's go into verse 5. Every word of Yahweh Yahushai is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar. Two things I require of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food. Covenant for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal, and take the name of my power in vain. So basically right here, in Proverbs verse 30, every word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is pure. He's our shield, he's our protector. Basically in that verse there, he's talking about us. He wants somebody in the middle. He doesn't want us poor, he doesn't want us rich. He wants us to be able to be in need of him, but he also wants us to help our brethren out, as we were reading in Ecclesiastes chapter 11. I was in verse 5, and I'll read it again. As thou knowest not what is the way of the Spirit, nor how the bones do grow in the womb of her that is with child, even so thou knowest not the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai who make it all. So everything we do it's His will, regardless how we feel about it, if we think we have free will or not. That's why it's not good to be, well, like I said, if you're rich, you're rich. I'm pretty sure you're not chilling there, like the elite out there who, trust in their own money. Or you're not super poor and you're out here, stealing this and that and putting Yahweh's name in vain. In the morning sow thy seed, and in the evening withhold not thy hand, for thou knowest not whether shall prosper either this or that, or whether thou both shall be alike good. Truly the light is sweet, and all pleasant things is and all shalakia, and a pleasant thing is it for the eye to behold the sun. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness, for they shall be many. All that cometh is vanity. Well, even in when I was just going in that verse right now, let's go get this precept, because right now in verse 7 or verse 6, in the morning sow thy seed, and in the evening withhold not thy hand, for thou knowest not whether shall prosper either this or that, or whether they both shall be alike good. So not knowing what's gonna come later on in that day, we need to continue doing good. We need to continue in this faith. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if something good or something bad is going to happen throughout the day. So in the morning, as we wake up, we need to put our faith and trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because we don't know what's to come. He's the only one that knows our future. Proverbs 3 verses 5 through 7. Let's go into verse 4. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and man. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. So just like we were getting into Ecclesiastes verse 7 over here, actually verse 6, for thou knowest not whether shall prosper either this or that. So that's why we are supposed to trust in the Lord with all thy heart. And it says again, and not to lean unto thy own understanding. Our own understanding is worldly. We're carnal, so we have no understanding of the spirit world, how it works. We just know that that we do have that comforter here, and as long as we believe in Yahushai, our path's gonna be directed the way it should be. We're not, even though we feel like we're in need or that we're missing something in our lives, as long as we keep this faith, everything should work out the way he wants it to work out, not the way we want it to work out. I had going to Matthew's chapter 10 verses 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. So right here is like, if you're putting your mother or your father before the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you're not worthy of them. Or if you're putting your daughter or your son before this, I'm not saying, there's brothers out there that have to show up late or they leave early to camp. It's not just the camp out there in Denver, in Colorado, but there's other camps. But they're putting this first, and then they go and do their obligations elsewhere. So he's not really saying, to hate them. He's just saying don't put them first. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. So if you're not taking up this book here, Khan, Shalakia, I apologize for the interruption. So yeah, if verse 38, and he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. And he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake, shall find it. So basically, if you're just after your own happiness, this is your one and only life that everybody talks about, YOLO, right? Saying you're gonna lose it. You think you have everything, you think you know everything. It says you're gonna lose it. And he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. So what? We lose our worldly life to find our spiritual life, basically. That's what we're doing, because before this truth, we didn't know nothing. We thought in the way of Catholics or Christians, whether it was a whatever type of denomination you were in. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. So anybody that receives this truth is receiving the Father. You're receiving the Son, you're receiving the Father. Verse 40, it's clear as daylight here. But like I said, this is the truth is a stumbling block for the 2/3 and all the heathen and everybody else. They don't understand this. Esau doesn't understand this. This is only for the 1/3. This is only for the elect, the 144,000 to be sealed. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. He that receiveth the prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward, and he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only, in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. And we'll go back into Ecclesiastes and finish that chapter, because he'll tell you here in verse 8, and we're in Ecclesiastes chapter 11 still, verse 8. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all, let him remember the days of darkness, for they shall be many. All that cometh is vanity. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thy heart, and in the sight of thy eyes. But know thou that for all these things Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will bring thee into judgment. So why? Because as a youth, ignorant youth, or you're trying to still act like you're young, what are you doing? You're out there, you're not in the Word, you're out there just trying to enjoy your life, trying to be whatever you're trying to be, trying to make a name for yourself. You're out there partying, doing whatever you want to do. What is he saying as a young man? He's like, you want to, do this and do that, go for it. But remember that there is darkness to come. Everything you do, you're going to be brought up into judgment. Therefore, moreover, sorrow from thy heart. Therefore remove sorrow from thy heart, and put away evil from thy flesh, for childhood and youth are vanity. Why is it vanity? It's not saying because you're young, it's you're evil. No, it's because the things that are in your mind at that time, in your youth. What are the main things you're after? You're after women. You're after pleasing your flesh. You're not out here trying to do the things of the Most High. You're not out here trying to keep the statute, laws, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You need to put away that old man and come into this truth. That's what it's talking about, And I gave you a couple precepts to go with that, not to lean unto your own understanding. Because we live in a carnal world. We're on earth. We have carnal bodies. We have a carnal mind and a carnal heart, which know not righteousness, because we live in wickedness all around us. With that, I want to say shalom.